Hey guys, Blue Flame here, and welcome back to another part of What If Naruto Was a Prodigy. I know the thumbnail looks exactly the same, but oh well, I don't care. but yeah. So before I start the video, I'm looking for somebody who can make me thumbnails. So yeah, if you're pretty good at making thumbnails, please leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But aside from that, let's get into the video. Where we last left off was Naruto doing the Zabuza or the Land of Waves arc, and them coming across the Chunin brothers, and then the next thing they knew was Zabuza's sword flying through. And now, Naruto looks up and he's like, "Oh, so it's you, Zabuza Momochi." And Zabuza's like, "Oh, it's nice to know a kid actually knows my name." And, Naruto's like, "Of course I would know your name. I think everybody here knows your name. Zabuza, the demon of the mist." And, Zabuza's like, "Ooh, now I like that name. Come on, say that." No. So, I was about to say something. I should not say that. Zabuza's like, he looks over to Naruto. He's like, "Kid, since you have some exceptional sensory abilities, you mind joining us?" And Naruto's like, "Huh? You think of me, the god of shinobi, is gonna join you?" Zabuza's like, "You're pretty cocky, kid. Let me teach you a lesson." And, Naruto's like, "All right, come at me," And Zabuza like disappears. He does a little mist thing, and he appears behind Naruto, and Zabuza tries to slash him in half, but the next thing he knows, he has a kunai right at his neck. So, Zabuza's like, "Huh, you're pretty good, kid, especially for your age." And he's like, "Looks like the leaf finally got some exceptional ninja for once." And Zabuza just disappears. Naruto's like, "Nice trick, but it's not gonna be able to get me." And he pops out where the Tazana is. And Zabuza's like, "Huh? How'd you know my move? Only people with usually like the Sharingan or something else would be able to see it." And Naruto's like, "You're too slow for my eyes." And Zabuza's like, "I'm too slow for your eyes." Did what? That you're fucking talking bullshit. And so Zabuza's like pretty intrigued. He's like, how did this kid even know where I was gonna go? And Naruto's like, "Enough with your cheap tricks." And he does like a wind style, like wind hurricane kind of thing. So it blows away all the mist. And, before Zabuza could attack, Naruto's like, "You mind telling us about your friend in the trees over there?" And Zabuza's like, "What? There's no way you could have sensed Haku. There's no way." And Naruto's like, "All right, if you're not going to tell me, then I'll just go and see for myself." And, Naruto looks at Kakashi and is like, "Take care of this. And if you lose, I'm going to laugh at you and I'm going to kill you later. Because there is no point of having a sensei who can't even defeat a road ninja or, a wanted ninja." And Kakashi's like, "You sure you're not be able to beat me, kid?" And, Naruto's like, "Well, I beat you before, so I don't know how it's going to be so hard." So Naruto just disappears, doing like a salute with like two fingers. Just like, he's like, "See ya." And before anybody could say anything, he just gone. And he appears where Haku is. Haku's like, "Huh? How would you know where I was? I thought I was like pretty cleverly hidden." And Naruto's like, "As I said, nothing can run away from my eyes, or not be sensed from my eyes." Haku's like, I really don't want to kill you. You're a good kid. Looks like, and Naruto's like, me, a good kid? Nah, nah, nah. You're getting it wrong. And so Haku's like starts throwing Senbon, and Naruto just like phases through them. Nah, I'm joking. He doesn't phase through them. He just dodges. I ain't gonna give him the Sharingan or anything, so don't worry. No OP-ness needed. So yeah. So and Haku's like, "Oh, you're actually pretty fast. No wonder Zabuza couldn't, uh, keep up with you." And Haku's like, "I'm actually gonna have to bust out my ice mirrors." And Naruto's like, "All right, go ahead. I'm guessing that's a special Kiki Genkai." And Haku's like, "You're actually really smart. You might actually be I don't know, an Ambu or a captain, an Ambu captain, or maybe even a Hokage one day. It's a shame that I have to kill you today." And Naruto's like, "You killing me? Not in a million years." Yeah, you're making me crack up. So, Naruto, of course, gets kind of trapped in the ice mirrors, but what Haku doesn't know is Naruto has shadow clones all over this forest. Even when Haku was making when he was making the ice mirrors, Naruto cloned like 100 of, well, now he cloned like 5 of himself, and he started using Headhunter Jutsu just to get out of there. So it looks like Haku thinks that it's just Naruto, and Haku's like, it's a shame that you didn't come with your friends. Maybe you had a chance against me with your friends. And Naruto's like, those weak ass friends, I didn't even consider them as friends. I consider them as, you know, as as bodies I can dispose of anytime. What he means by that is, let's say an opponent is attacking, he's just gonna use them as a meat shield. Especially Sakura. Nobody needs Sakura. Oh, I have a good plan for Sakura. I mean, I know some people want Sakura to die, but not to worry. We're gonna make Sakura suffer. Anyways, back to the story. So Haku starts throwing Senbon, and it looks like it's hitting Naruto, but this is of course a shadow clone. And that shadow clone instantly makes another shadow clone, and Haku's like, huh, what? And it looks like the shadow clone is taking damage, but what Haku doesn't notice is, this is Naruto's specialty, being able to clone himself and take damage. And after he takes an exceptional amount of damage, it disappears, and Haku's like, what? Is this a Keki Genkai? What is this? This is not, this is not real. Am I in Genjutsu? And Naruto's like, no Genjutsu. I ain't a fucking weak ass motherfucker to use Genjutsu. And Sasuke. So yeah, and so Haku tries to release it because she doesn't believe what Naruto is saying. She still thinks it's a Keki Genkai, and she tries to release it, but she sees that it's actually not a Genjutsu. And Naruto's like, I told you. And right at this moment, all the shadow clones he made start using fire style, all their fire styles, so they can burn the ice mirrors from the inside out. And this is when the real Naruto pops out from underneath. Ooh. Sorry, I'm recording this really late at night, and I still have 2 more videos to record. I like to record my videos ahead of time, so I'm gonna have to record 2 more videos. Anyways, sorry for that. Yeah, so the real Naruto pops out and he's like, it was fun playing with you, but I gotta take this seriously now. And he goes into his QB cloak. This is, of course, a Zero Tails. And you might be like, hey, Blue, how did Naruto get hold of the Nine Tails? And I must say that Naruto has met the Nine Tails, and the Nine Tails and him have not gotten like a good bond. But, the Nine Tails is allowing Naruto to use his power as long as. Because what the Nine Tails thinks is that, if Naruto keeps on using his power, he's gonna be able to influence his mind, which means he's gonna be able to take over his mind, take over his body, which means nine Kurama's out. If I'm talking too fast, it's definitely the Red Bull kicking in. No, no, I didn't drink any Red Bull. I drank like a monster. So this is when the real Naruto pops out, and he uses a Zero Tails. And so Haku's like, oh shit, I'm fucked. Might as well just, disappear. See ya. And he, of course, doesn't shatter the ice mirrors. But when Naruto's not looking, she, escapes, you could say. And Naruto's eyes catch this. And he just, disappears from the ice mirrors. And he pops right in front of Haku. And, Naruto's like, where do you think you're going? And Haku's like, oh, shit. Well, I might be dead right now. And Naruto's like, I'm not gonna kill you just yet. And he just, knocks her out. So back to where, so Naruto, just does he disappears and he appears back to where Kakashi and Zabuza are fighting, and he sees that fucking Kakashi is trapped in a water prison. And he just laughs. He just starts laughing. He's like, oh my god, this is one of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And he just starts laughing. He just can't stop himself. He's maniacally laughing. He's like, how can a Jonin, the Sharingan user, get trapped? He's just laughing. And he looks over to where Sakura and Sasuke are, and he's like, you're not even trying to help him? And Sasuke's like, what can we do? Zabuza's too powerful. We were just waiting for you to come back. And, Naruto's like, oh, you're relying on me too much. What if I just betray you? And he just, starts using the Nine Tails. He goes back to his Zero Tails, almost about to become a One Tail. And Kakashi's like, oh, shit, if I didn't underestimate what's his name, Zabuza, I wouldn't have been trapped, and I could have controlled Naruto's QB. And Naruto's like, oh, you think the QB's taking over, huh? Oh no, this is my same personality. It's just that this is just too funny. And he's like, I want to kill everybody here. This is, of course, the QB taking over, but Naruto's allowing this because he does want to kill everybody here. Except for maybe Tazuna. Oh. So, yeah. And Zabuza's like, so, yeah, you guys, I always heard about the Nine Tails, but I didn't know I'm gonna be fighting against him. And he's like, it makes sense that he has such good sentry abilities. If only I knew he was the Nine Tails. And Zabuza's like, you sure you don't want to join us, kid? I could give you anything you want. Girls, money, scrolls. And Naruto's like, scrolls, huh? What kind of scrolls you got? We might be able to make a trade. And, Zabuza's like, every single scroll in the village hidden in the mist. And Naruto's like, well, then. So, when do we leave? And so, Zabuza's like, that was quick. I didn't know you were gonna abandon your friends so fast. And Naruto's like, you call them friends? Nah, I call them meat bags. Meat shields. I'm not gonna lie, I was planning on killing them one day or another. And Kakashi's like, huh? What? I thought and he thinks that Naruto got over that shit. but he really didn't. What Naruto does is he's like, you might as well just release Kakashi. He's not gonna be in our way, and even if he is, I'll just kill him. And he just like has crimson red eyes, and he just looks into like Kakashi's eyes, and this is when Kakashi's like, alrighty then, Genjutsu time. And Naruto gets put on the Genjutsu, but he goes to his mindscape and he goes to Kurama. He's like, mind breaking this for me? And Kurama's like, I got you. Since you're gonna be my next host, I might as well treat you nicely. Um. So yeah. Kurama breaks the Genjutsu, and Naruto has a smile on the outside, and Kakashi's like, what? How do you break through my Genjutsu so easily? And, Zabuza's like, huh, you're better than I thought, kid. Ooh, we're gonna have some fun training. I'm gonna have some fun training you. And so, Zabuza releases, Kakashi from the bindings, and Naruto vanishes, and he brings back Haku, and Naruto's like, all right, when do we leave? And Zabuza's like, all right, we can leave right now. And right when he says this, Naruto grabs his fucking sword, and he just like stabs it right through him. And this is when Haku sees this, and she like instantly disappears, or goes like really fast. She gets Zabuza and just like disappears. And Naruto's like, God damn it, if I was only just fast enough. And Naruto's like, oh well, it's fine. He shouldn't be able to recover from that anyways, unless that Haku kid is a medical ninja. And Kakashi's like, huh, so you weren't planning on going with them? And Naruto's like, well, I mean, I was, but then I was like, well, I could probably raid the Mist Village by myself, so no need for them to interfere. And Kakashi's like, anyways, what you said true? And Naruto's like, what do you mean? And Kakashi's like, what you said about your teammates, of course. And Naruto's like, yeah, of course. And everybody's shocked. They're like, what? So you're gonna abandon us one day? And Naruto's like, yeah, since you're so weak, I mean, what do you, I don't think I'm gonna need teammates like you. You guys are so boring. You guys don't even train, especially you, Sakura. You're so fucking weak. What can you do? Like, what can you do? You're a fangirl. The only thing that makes you a little better is maybe your freaking chakra control. And even then, you're still fucking stupid. You're First of all, your mind doesn't work straight. Fucking chasing an Uchiha who doesn't even have a Sharingan unlocked. I mean, god damn. His brother was 10 times better. No. He was 100 times better. That's why he probably joined the Akatsuki. Just to get out of this fucking shitty ass village. And this makes, freaking Sasuke gets fucking really angered at this, and he unlocks his first Tomoe. He's like, huh, no, I can beat you with this, and just gets fucking stabbed with a kunai in his chest. And Naruto's like, don't you ever think you can... Yeah, he's like, you can never beat me with those kind of eyes. Maybe the Mangekyo might get me, but definitely not a one Tomoe. Who the fuck do you think I am? A fucking lousy ass Genin? No, I'm a Chunin. And Kakashi's like, so you're gonna tell them? And Naruto's like, well, I mean, I might as well. And Sakura's like, what do you mean by that? And Naruto's like, well, I was already promoted to a Chunin long ago. And Sasuke is still like, he's bleeding, but he's still like conscious. He's like, what? So he got to be a Chunin before me? I'm an Uchiha. And Naruto's like, God damn it, you and your Uchiha. And he just pulls out both, Sasuke's eyes. And, you know, fucking Sasuke's like, what'd you do? And Naruto's like, fucking, if you don't understand that not everything isn't, just based on you, I will never give you back these eyes. And, Naruto's like, maybe I might as well just implant them into my eyes. And, Sasuke's like, well, no, those are my eyes. And Naruto's like, that's exactly why I'm gonna be taking these. Thanks. And, and Naruto's like, oh, thanks for the eyes, but I might as well give you back, something in return. And he takes out his dad's eye, Sasuke's dad, I don't remember his name. And he implants them into, Sasuke. And this, of course, gives him the Mangekyo Sharingan. And Naruto's like, oh, well, thanks for the Sharingan, by the way. And Sasuke's like, how'd you get these eyes? How'd you get these eyes? And he's trying to fucking, fight Naruto, and Naruto's like, a special someone gave it to me. And by special someone, he just went to like where the Uchiha were buried, and he just like digged up, Sasuke's dad. So that means Sasuke has the Mangekyo, Naruto has the One Tomoe. And you might be like, why didn't, Naruto use Sasuke's dad eyes? And, Naruto, well, he wants to, understand the Sharingan a little more. And he doesn't want to instantly skip to the Mangekyo. And he wants to have his own Mangekyo skills. Once they put in the Sharingan into somebody's eyes, they kind of adapt to that person. So, yeah, he doesn't want to be stuck with one Sharingan the whole time. And what he does is he doesn't just put both the eyes. He puts one in his left eye, and he takes the right one, and he, rushes over to Kakashi and takes out his eye, and he places, the other Sharingan in his eye. So that means Kakashi has two Sharingan instead of one, and Naruto has one Sharingan. And that's because, and you might be like, why are you doing this, Blue? And that's because Naruto is overpowered as he is. And I might be making another series of What If Naruto Was an Uchiha, which is gonna be fucking baller. Dude, that fucking series is gonna be so sick. Oh, god damn it. I'm already thinking about Mangekyo abilities. Oh god, what am I gonna make him into? But anyways, so now Naruto has one Tomoe Sharingan in his left eye. And so yeah. And Sakura kind of feels left out at this, and Naruto's like, well, you're not really needed. And he just takes out his kunai and just stabs her. And he's like, you know what? We're gonna have some fun. And he looks over to both Kakashi and Sasuke, and he's like, if you dare interfere, I will fucking, murder your whole family. Don't you come near. So he starts stabbing Sakura. Then he revives, and he heals her with the Nine Tails chakra. And the Nine Tails is like enjoying this. He's like, this host might not be that bad. He's already, freaking psychotic, which means it's gonna be easier to take over his mind. So he just keeps on doing this to Sakura. He stabs her, heals her, stabs her, heals her. Then he goes over to the lake, drowns her. Then he heals her back, drowns her, and then heals her back. And then after like a good hour of doing this, he like releases Sakura, and Naruto's like, don't you ever fucking fanboy over somebody who doesn't even have normal eyes anymore. And don't you ever ask anything of me again. Do you understand? And Sakura's like, she's like crying. She's like actually like fucking traumatized from this. She like doesn't want to become a ninja anymore. She's like, I'm sorry, I did. And Naruto's like, don't be sorry. Just, how about you just go commit suicide? Nobody really needs you. And Sakura's like, I. And Naruto's like, yeah, you are a fucking douchebag for fanboying over somebody who doesn't even like you. And, Sakura's fucking traumatized. She had to be carried the whole way back, on Kakashi's back. And so they arrive at Tazuna's place, and Naruto looks at freaking, Tazuna's daughter, and Naruto's like, God damn, you wanna hit that ass real quick? You wanna let me hit that ass real quick? And, Tazuna's, daughter's like, what do you mean? I already have a son. And Naruto's like, oh, no, I ain't trying to fuck with that shit. My bad. He's like, my bad. And, freaking, the little kid runs over, starts hitting Naruto, and, Naruto's like, what do you think you're doing, little brat? It just flicks him, and he, fucking goes flying. He, crashes into a wall, and Tazuna and her daughter both freaking run over, and they're like, you didn't need to do that. What have you done? And, we let you have hospitality in our house. And Naruto's like, even if you don't, let me have hospitality, I'm just gonna, chain you up, probably torture you, and then sleep in your own house, probably, do something to your daughter, and, yeah, so you might as well, not fuck with me. I'm not in a good mood anyways, especially after I let Zabuza get away. And Naruto's like, well, that's not gonna be the last we see of them. Because Naruto's, already thinking about the possibilities that even if Zabuza dies, Haku's still gonna come back to, finish it. Or she's gonna want revenge. So Naruto's, already thinking about, how the fight is gonna go on. Oh, goddamn. Oh, man, I'm so tired. I still have to do 2 more videos after this. God damn it. So, yeah. What am I I'm sorry. My brain's, not working. So, Tazuna is scared. His daughter is scared. The little kid is scared. They're like, yeah, let's not fuck with him. And Kakashi's like, come with, Naruto's like, hey, Kakashi, come with me, you still gotta train me, and we still got, a good week left. And Kakashi's like, well, I might as well train everybody else. And Naruto's like, just make a shadow clone. Kakashi's like, you're right. When Naruto's like, what are you gonna train them anyways? And, Kakashi's like, you might want to learn this too. And, Naruto's like, what is it? With, freaking his Sharingan flared. And Kakashi's already fucking surprised. He's like, he already knows how to turn on his Sharingan. Well, he can't turn on his Sharingan, actually. It's permanently there. I forgot, you have to be an Uchiha to turn it off. And he just, opens his left eye. His left eye. He's like, what is it? And Kakashi's like, whoa, chill. It's just some chakra. You're gonna learn how to go up trees. And Naruto's like, I already learned that. I already learned that, sorry. Freaking, I don't know, at, the age of 6 years old. And Sasuke and Sakura are like, what the fuck, huh? And, by the way, Sakura is still fucking traumatized. She's, crying. So, Sakura's not in this. So, Sasuke's like, what the fuck, huh? How? And, by the way, I think Sakura is probably gonna fucking commit suicide after this. But, whatever. So, Kakashi makes a shadow clone, and he teaches Sasuke. Well, Naruto and, Kakashi start training on the Chidori, and Naruto at this time already perfects it. And Kakashi's, surprised. He's like, what? You learned this jutsu in about a fucking week? And Naruto's like, I told you, more or less, I would be able to learn this. And, Kakashi's already thinking about the possibilities that now that Naruto has a Sharingan, that he won't have tunnel vision anymore, and he can even probably like, evolve this jutsu. And Kakashi's like, it's a good choice that I taught Naruto this jutsu. And Naruto also is like, hey Kakashi, do you know the Rasengan by any chance? The fourth Hokage's special move. And Kakashi's like, oh, you mean this? And Naruto like looks at it with his Sharingan. He's like, oh, nice. Rotation, fuck, I don't remember like the three elements. Rotation, whatever. No need to learn that shit. I mean, he just, points out the three factors of the Rasengan. Kakashi's like, what the fuck? I understand you have a Sharingan, even a one Tomoe can't read through a Rasengan. This is an S rank jutsu, you know that, right? And Naruto's like, well, I mean, Sharingan combined with my comprehensive abilities equals probably like a Mangekyo. And Kakashi's like, do you even know what a Mangekyo is? And Naruto's like, yeah, that's the evolved, form of a 3 Tomoe Sharingan that gives you abilities. One being the Susanoo and another being any ability. It can be any ability. And he's like, freaking... And Kakashi's like, how do you know about that? And Naruto's like, as I said, I do research. And, Kakashi doesn't know what to take of this. He's like, what kind of research? There's two types of research. Nah, I'm gonna stop with that shit. So, Naruto, like, finishes up and, he's like, I'm gonna train on the Chidori for a while. So Kakashi's like, alright, I'm gonna leave you to it. And he, Naruto practices a lot, so he passes out and he sees, of course, Haku. And they, of course, keep, do like the little talk that they had. And this is when Naruto starts walking away. He's like, so I'm gonna see you at the bridge, masked Anbu. And Haku's like, how do you... And by the time, she, like, finishes her sentence, Naruto's already gone. And so, yeah. So, like, the next day, they meet up on the bridge. And, Zabuza's there. And Naruto's like, figured as much. After I saw those herbs you were picking up, I was like, yep. And by the way, Sakura is like, she's here. She came along. But she's, I don't know, something's gonna happen to her. Hint, hint, wink, wink, wink. Something's definitely gonna happen to her. So, yeah. The fight commences. But instead of Sasuke fighting Haku, Naruto fights Haku. And Haku already knows that she can't beat her. And... Zabuza is also there, and they're like, I think we're gonna need to team up on this Naruto kid. And so what they do is, Zabuza creates a shadow clone, and to take care of Kakashi, and, they both team up on Naruto, and, Sasuke tries to come and help. Naruto's like, try it and help me and I'll kill you. And, Sasuke's like, my bad, please do take care of this yourself, boss. And Naruto's like, as I thought. And, Zabuza's like, you take care of your friends pretty, No, not friends. Zabuza's like, you don't treat your friends so nice. And, Naruto's like, what do you know about friends? And he's like, Naruto's like, I mean, you did kill all your classmates, didn't you? And Zabuza's like, you don't need to make me remember the past, kid. And how do you even know about that? And, Naruto's like, well, I have my ways. So, Naruto activates his one Tomoe Sharingan. And, Zabuza's like, I didn't know this kid was an Uchiha. And, Haku's like, no, look closer, it's only one eye. So, which means he got, he implemented a Sharingan. But, but he's like, but the only person with a Sharingan is Kakashi, and Naruto's like, well, not the only person, and he looks back to like, he like points back to Sasuke. He's like, he's a Sharingan user too, and Zabuza's like, he starts laughing. He's like, you don't mean that you took out his Sharingan, do you? And Naruto's like, that's exactly right. And Zabuza's like, huh, you might be more psychotic than me, kid. That's exactly why I want you to join us. Naruto's like, I think you're simping for me to join you. And, Zabuza's like, I am. Just join us and I'll give you everything. But, Naruto's like, yeah, no thanks. And he just disappears and, like, comes right behind him. And, Zabuza was ready for this, and he slashes back at Naruto. And it just poofs away. And Naruto comes from the ground, and he takes hold of Zabuza, and he makes him do, like, a headhunter. And at this moment, Haku does a high spear. And Naruto's like, oh, with your cheap tricks again, huh? And this time, Naruto used up all his chakra, yesterday, so he still has to get that shit back. And so, Zabuza, Haku helps Zabuza up, so it's, a person who's really fast, like literally in the air, versus somebody in the ground. So Naruto's like actually thinking about what to do, and Naruto's like, he starts thinking, he's like, maybe I can do this. He's like thinking about possibilities that he can, kill both of them, and so he comes up with the best ability. The best strategy. He's gonna create a shadow clone that's gonna take care of Haku, and he himself is gonna take care of Zabuza. And Naruto and Zabuza start heading it off, and Zabuza like compliments Naruto. He's like, "Hey, you're not bad. You're not bad at swords." And Naruto's like, "Thanks. I just started." And Zabuza's like, "Huh? What? What? Please explain." And Naruto's like, no, I don't need to explain something to a dead man." And Zabuza's like, "It's a shame that you didn't want to join us, and now I'm gonna have to kill you." And Zabuza comes up behind and tries to stab him, and Naruto does get stabbed by a huge ass blade, but he starts regenerating, and Naruto's like, "Oh, you pushed it too far now," and he like gets out the one tails, and everybody can feel that chakra. It's like an immense like bloodlust and like an immense chakra. It's like pushing everybody away, and Sakura is like over here. She's like, "Oh no, please don't kill me," because she's like having hallucinations that Naruto is like trying to kill her. And of course Kazana's here, and everybody just is getting blown back. Zabuza's clone just gets poofed away, and Naruto's like, "I might as well finish this right here and right now." He makes a Chidori, and he puts it right through Zabuza's heart. And this is when Haku's like, "No!" And she like tries to stop him, but this is when the Shadow Clone Naruto like pins her down, and so Zabuza's dead now, and Haku's like, "Kill me too. I have no reason to live anymore." And Naruto's like, "As you wish." And he also puts another. He doesn't. He tries to like give her like a good death, so he does like a quick Chidori. And Sasuke's like amazed. He's like, "What is that jutsu? I want to learn it too." And Kakashi's like, I'll teach it to you one day." And Sasuke's like, "One day? What do you mean?" And Kakashi's like, "Naruto. I taught it to Naruto, and he learned it in a week without the Sharingan, which means that you're gonna need like at least a Tutomoe to even be able to comprehend it, because he knows how freaking how much of a prodigy Naruto is." And now this is where Gato's men appear, and Naruto's like, I ran out of chakra a little while ago, but I still have enough chakra to kill everybody here. And he just disappears in a flash. there's already like, I don't know, 20 of Gato's men just like killed off, either decapitated or sliced in half, or just like, I don't know, yeah, sliced in half. And Gato's like, "You're a demon! Get away from me, demon!" And Naruto's like, "That's right. Run away, little midget." And he starts like slaughtering everybody one by one until he comes over to Gato. And Gato's like, "I'll give you anything. I'll give you anything. You want money? I'll sell you my company." And Naruto's like, "All right, yeah, give me money." And Gato's like, "All right, I'm gonna transfer over all the money I have." And he does it. He gives him all the money. And this is when Naruto takes it and just kills him off. And this, Naruto isn't like that bad, and he of course gives the money to the Land of Waves. And so yeah, now they're like a pretty, not a wealthy, they're not like wealthy, but they're wealthy enough. So of course the bridge is built, and of course it's named the Great Naruto Bridge. And yeah, so they go back to the village, and this is when Kakashi says, he's like, "You guys want to enter the tuning exams?" And that's where I'm gonna leave it off. It's already a 40-minute video, so hope you guys like it. As I said, if you're good, I'm looking for people who can make thumbnails or good thumbnails. So if you're good at making thumbnails, please comment down below. I really need somebody to make my thumbnails. But anyways, please like and subscribe, and turn on those bell notifications. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good day.